In today's video we will discuss the 10 clues this character would become CEO in succession. Please make sure you subscribe to the Top 10 Jaw-Dropping Facts channel. We are going to discuss how the clues were in front of us that Tom would be the next CEO in succession. Number 10. Tom ate Logan's chicken in Season 2. Tom iconically ate Logan's chicken right off his plate in Succession Season 2 after discovering that he would be the most likely candidate to take the blame for the Waystar cruise ship cover-up. Caught in an unhinged moment in his relationship with Shiv, Tom exposes his true feelings of aggression toward the Roy family by daring to take the food right off Logan's plate. None of Logan's kids would ever have the gall to do such a thing to Logan. Tom demonstrated that he did have a breaking point where he would stand up for himself if pushed too far as the loyal and agreeable servant. It also lightly foreshadows that he could take something from Logan again in the future. Number 9. Tom doesn't sleep well throughout Season 4. Tom's lack of sleep throughout Succession Season 4 is indicative of one key feature that would impress Matt's son. Earlier in Succession Season 4, Matt's son tells Kendall that he doesn't respect people who sleep well at night. The comment comes off as an interesting but insignificant bit of information that peeks into the mind of the elusive and cunning CEO. Tom's issues with sleep, especially during the tailgate party the night before the election in Season 4, Episode 7, actually align with Mattson's offhand but genuine comment. When Tom pitches himself to Mattson for the US CEO role in the series finale, he highlights the fact that he worries all night about everything, which could have sealed the deal for Mattson. Number 8. Tom uses an Android phone in Season 4. Tom is the only prominent character in Succession Season 4 which uses an Android phone instead of a more common iPhone which the Roy siblings mostly use throughout the series. According to Rian Johnson's comments about iPhones and villains, Apple does not permit the use of their products, particularly their iPhones, to be used by the bad guys in any film or television series. Based on this theory, Tom's switch from an iPhone in Season 3 to an Android in Season 4 likely hinted all along that he would be the bad guy and overthrow Kendall, Roy, and Shiv to become Waystar's US CEO. Number 7. A camera cutaway implies Tom in Season 1, Episode 2. A brief camera cutaway to Tom halfway through Succession Season 1, Episode 2 secretly implies that Tom would be Logan's successor. As Roman, Kendall, and Shiv discuss who among them would take on the responsibility of CEO while Logan was in the hospital recovering from a stroke, the camera leaves their conversation and cuts away to an eavesdropping Tom. Tom politely sits in the scene with open eyes and ears as Roman challenges Kendall's assertion of himself being the automatic CEO. Kendall asks Roman if the job wasn't given to him, then who would it be? The camera then cuts to Tom as Roman says over his brief shot, "I don't know. It could be anyone." Number 6. Tom missed Logan's funeral because he was too busy working. Tom subtly shared many similar traits to Logan on a fundamental level that were overlooked by Kendall, Roman, and especially Shiv. Once Tom landed the job of head of ATN, he decided to skip the formality of Logan's funeral service and honored him by taking the reins of one of his most prized assets. Logan most likely would have been more pleased by Tom's duty to ATN than he would have been by the heartfelt farewell speeches made by Kendall and Shiv at his own funeral. Logan skipped Connor's wedding in order to put his business first as he did in Season 4, Episode 2. Like Logan, Tom skipped the formalities and stuck to business as usual. Number 5. Succession Season 4 poster makes more sense now. One of the official Succession Season 4 posters quite literally divides the winners from the losers in the Succession series finale. Tom mirrors Logan on one side of the line with his own mostly loyal servant Greg on one side, while the Roy children are packed together on the other side separated from their father. In retrospect, the poster is basically telling viewers how Succession will end, with Tom carrying on Logan's legacy and Greg still on the Waystar payroll. Meanwhile, all 4 of Logan's kids remain on the outside looking in. Number 4. Tom predicted Kendall's downfall in Season 3. Tom directly tells Kendall his fate in Succession Season 3, Episode 6 after Kendall tries to lure Tom into his army of one fight against Logan for control of Waystar. In a rare moment of Tom's blunt honesty, he tells Kendall directly to his face why he won't support him. Tom says to Kendall, having been around a bit, "My hunch is that you're going to get screwed because I've seen you get screwed a lot, and I've never seen Logan get screwed once." This statement perfectly relays Tom's loyalties to Logan over Kendall and the fact that Tom never considered Kendall a serious threat. It's the clearest indication in the show that Tom would outdo Kendall for the Waystar CEO title in the Succession series finale. Number 3. Tom tags a kid out in Season 1 baseball game. In the same vein as the triple play surname theory, a scene from Succession's very first episode also supports the TikTok theory. Roman offers a random kid $1 million if he can hit a home run at the Roy family baseball game. The boy successfully hits the ball but is tagged out by none other than Tom as he rounds third base and heads for home plate. Tom symbolically tags the kid out of a life-changing opportunity, saying with sinister pleasure, "Bad luck, kid." Combined with the baseball connection of his surname theory, the scene seems to deliberately foreshadow how Tom would tag out the Roy kids in the series finale. Number 2. Tom's surname references an obscure championship victory. Crazy as this sounds, a TikTok video successfully predicted the Succession finale by introducing a theory about the significance of Tom's last name. The TikToker explains how Wamsgans is such a rare German name that it must have been intentionally chosen by the Succession writers. A Major League Baseball player with the same last name completed a rare feat in the 1920 World Series. The player, Bill Wamsganz, remains to this day as the only person in MLB history to complete an unassisted triple play, meaning he single-handedly got 3 opponents out in one play without any help from his teammates. By linking up with Matt's son, Tom essentially completed an unassisted triple play and took all 3 Roy kids out in one move. Number 1. Tom was the most loyal to Logan out of all his children. The most blatant argument for Tom to succeed Logan as Waystar's CEO is his display of loyal servitude throughout all of Succession's 4 seasons. Tom was willing to go to prison for Logan if need be over the Waystar cruise ship scandal, which Logan tells Tom at the end of Season 3 that he will remember. It's possible that Logan and Matt's son could have communicated a potential line of succession for a US CEO before Logan's death. It would have been interesting to see how Logan could have properly thanked Tom for his devotion if he were alive throughout Season 4. Presumably, Tom's loyalty placed him a step above the Roy kids in Logan's eyes. I hope you enjoyed our 10 clues this character would become CEO in Succession. Please comment below what character did you want to become the next CEO in Succession? Do not forget to subscribe to the Top 10 Jaw-Dropping Facts channel. And new episodes release every Monday through Friday.